Hi, it's Sam Waterfall here from Obvious Candidate. I'm actually here in New Zealand on the shores of Lake Taupo, a beautiful location. But in my mind, I've got just two things for you. And these two ideas are specifically to help with your interview performance. Now, why is that important? It's important because at the start of your interviewer has got no idea what you're going to say. And you've got all of these many ideas that you're trying to communicate to your interviewer. So these two ideas that I'm going to share with you now are ways to make it easier for your interviewer to take on board all the quality information you're trying to convey. Now, the first of the ideas, it's actually very simple. It's called counting on your fingers. So if there are perhaps 3 parts to your answer, you can count those off one at a time. For example, yes, Mrs. Interviewer, there are actually 3 reasons why I think I would be a great candidate for this job. And then of course, as you give the answer, you can show them when you're moving on to the next point. And the final point would be this. That way, they know exactly where you've reached in your answer. It's a simple idea, but it guides them through what you're doing. And the second way that I would advise that you do this is by using complete body language to explain where you've reached in your answer. Let me give you an example of that. Very often at the start of an interview, they'll ask you to tell me a little about yourself. And that's a very open-ended question, and some candidates tend to waffle and go on for a long time. Don't do that. Say something like this. Let me just give you a quick 2-minute summary about me. Let me start by telling you about me academically. Then I'll move on and tell you about my professional experience. And finally, I'll tell you about me outside of work and outside of academics. And that way, as you move through your answer, you can literally use body language to explain, that's it for that section. I'm now going to move on and tell you about my professional experience. And finally, me outside of work and outside of academics. So there you have it. 2 very simple ideas. The first one, counting on your fingers to make sure that they know which point you've reached in your answer. That one works really well if you've got several points to your answer. The other one, when you're moving through sections, is to use body language to signify exactly when you're moving on to the next section. They're 2 simple ideas, but 2 very powerful ideas. So do try those out. It will help you to communicate exactly how good you are at interview. I wish you good luck in your interview. Let me know how that gets on, and if we can help you anymore, do get in touch via obviouscandidate.com. So from me, Sam Waterfall, here at Lake Taupo in New Zealand, I look forward to speaking with you, and I wish you every interview success. Bye-bye for now.